Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is Wild Mountain Blueberry. I'm going to have that with some chocolate creamer. It's cooled off a lot from yesterday. Yesterday was 60 and actually quite balmy and warm. But today it's going to be 39 with a wintry mix. That's what Dick Goddard, our weather forecaster, always used to call it. He lived to a nice ripe old age, I think in his 90s or around 90, and he was a very big animal advocate here in the Cleveland area. So he always used to say sometimes the weather was a WAG, W-A-G, and that meant a wild-ass guess. So, but Dick has been gone for a while, but he did start a foundation, and he used to host the Woolly Bear Festival in Vermilion. So, I think they still have the festival, but without Dick. So anyway, yesterday, I got pretty annoyed till I rethought the whole situation. Somebody hacked my Facebook account. Yes, they did. So why people do this nonsense, I have no idea what pleasure they get out of it, because it's so stupid that, I don't know. So anyway, I tried my best to retrieve the account, and it had been so long since I signed into my account that my old password wasn't working. And then, of course, you have to put in your old password in order to change your password to a new password. Well, that wasn't working. So I tried my best to retrieve my account. And when I did, everything was gone. All the friends were gone, my bio was gone. It was like a brand new account. So those of you that are on Ellen's Abundant Life on Less, I just want to let you know that that account has been hacked as well. So I don't know if I'll put it back up or not. I mean, it was fun, but then I got to thinking, and I thought, well, maybe it's not a horrible thing. I didn't think it was horrible anyway. For God's sakes, it's social media. But I thought, maybe it's one way to cut back on social media time. So I'm going to try and retrieve the account if I can. But if I can't, I'm probably just going to say goodbye to Facebook, because they are very, let's say, pro-censorship, and I don't believe in that. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know about the account that was hacked. I was on Facebook for years and years, never had a problem with it, but it looked like it was when they send you a notification, and it looked like it was some sort of Chinese language, the person that had hacked into it. So I don't know. To me, it's like, is it worth getting aggravated over? Is it worth even pursuing? And I'm thinking probably not. So I don't want to send out a ton of friend requests. I just, eh. All right. So I'm always looking for the positive side of a bad situation, and that's what I'm going to say about that. All right, cheers. Well, that's very good. Very good. So anyway, I'm sorry if my Facebook hack has caused anybody any difficulties, but like I said, I can't even get into Ellen's Abundant Life on less. I sent myself a request to rejoin it. Well, of course, that didn't work because I have to approve the request. So that's not working either. But like I said, I am not going to spend hours and hours and hours on trying to reestablish this account. And I'll just say, oh well, maybe the universe is trying to tell me to have less social media time. That won't affect my YouTube channel, so no worries there, at least so far. Now if they start hacking YouTube, that might become an issue. But I'll continue with my YouTube. But unfortunately, the Facebook channel, unless I can retrieve that account. Oh well, all right, well, I'm going to enjoy my coffee and forget about it for now. And I will meet you at the budget book. Okay, here I am back at the budget book. Yesterday I did spend money, and I really knew I was going to be spending more money in December. I spent more money in November too, and in January I hope to get back to spending a little less. Now I'm not buying a lot of tchotchkes and junk and stuff like that, but what I am buying is things to make my house a little bit more organized and neat. So that's not saying I'm adding 20 bins to put more stuff in. I'm not doing that. I'm just organizing the stuff that I have so that it makes sense, so nothing is like too deep. By that I mean one thing behind another, like two bins, one behind the other. My goal is to have everything in a single layer, and so it's easily accessible. I want to label everything and really cut back and pare down on what I'm keeping. So I did get some things from Amazon. Some of it will be coming a little bit later this week. I think I have something coming today. Something came yesterday. I got a new power strip because the one I had, the cord was too short and I needed one with a 10-foot cord. So that one was on sale on Amazon. So I ordered that and it came yesterday. So I rearranged that. It was part of my living room redo. So today I need to go through the rest of the stuff, the rest of the boxes, and I'm going to get myself a nice big black garbage bag and out it will go. So anyway, that's my plan, and I think for now I have what I need in as far as gifts go. They haven't all arrived yet, but yeah, I think I'm good with that. So now I'll wrap the few gifts that I have and get them under the tree. I put up a little fiber optic tree already, but I want to bring up my other Christmas tree. But first I got to get rid of those boxes. So today or tomorrow I'll get that done, and that'll be it on the Christmas decorating. So all right. That's it for the budget book today. Oh, somebody was asking about these pages. These come from a calendar, and I think I got this at Dollar Tree. It looks like this. And it has a calendar like this, but it also has these. And it has one for the beginning of the year, one for the end of the year. So if you see these at Dollar Tree, grab it. And then I just make a copy of this and I stick it in my budget book. But a calendar page like this will work just as well. So that is my budget book for the tracking sheets. So, okay, I just wanted to let my viewer know that's what I use. 101 Ways to Simplify Your Life by Candy Paul, day number 37. Spend time in sweet silence. The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. He will take great delight in you. He will quiet you. With his love, he will rejoice over you with singing. Zephaniah 3:17. Come away, my beloved, God whispers to you. He calls you to go to a quiet place, to still your soul and to let the silence speak to you. Hushing your busy thoughts and taking a break from the busyness of life helps you gain clearer insight on what is happening into your life. One of the gifts of living more simply is having more time for silence, prayer, and contemplation. When you spend time in sweet silence, you disconnect from the flurry of daily life and enter an eternal, God-centered perspective. Allow the silence to teach you the gentle rhythms of grace. Take time out for communing with the Lord in silence. Go out in nature and let the birds sing you a love song from God. Okay, what is going on here? I trimmed my hair yesterday, so now I've got this thing going on here. I think a little water will be in order. But anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, you ever get to the point in your life where you just say, you know what? I've had it with the problems. I've had it with the problems. Even this isn't looking right. What is going on here with the camera? Oh well. Anyway, I'm to that point now. I have had it with the problems. I've had it with the fixing. I've had it with all the other things going on. Oh, there you are. My phone is upside down. That's what the issue is. So let me turn you right side up, or that will be a problem too. That's better. It was looking kind of funky. But anyway, yeah, I have reached the point where I've just had it with the problems. I've had it with the mice. I've had it with the repairs. I've had it with all this other nonsense going on. So I don't know, what do? Sometimes you kind of just have to ignore it, and you have to say the Serenity Prayer a lot. So I keep that in my kitchen because it's my favorite prayer, and I don't like that either. Oh boy, somebody is walking my dog. I'll be back. It's a concert. Ah! This is So it's 7:30 on a Sunday morning. You would think it would be nice and quiet. But no, everybody and their brother are out walking their dogs around the circle. It's like, go home, it's Sunday morning, go back to bed. Anyway, deep breath. Let's be calm. So anyway, yeah, I've had it with the problems. I've had it up to here, so I just need to kind of chill. And I think one thing that I need to do is step up the decluttering. It's just taking way too long, and this has been going round and round and round for a few years now, and I just keep getting rid of more things. So I have to be a little bit more mindful and strict with myself as far as getting rid of things that I know I'll never use. I'll never use. And forget about the, well, what if this and what if that. Here's some things, in my opinion, that I need to keep. I need to keep some food, extra food. That's not going to go away. I have extra ways to cook the food if I need to. That I'm not getting rid of. I have a heat source. I have a couple of those. Those, of course, I will not be getting rid of. Blankets. I have blankets. Some of them are new, or quilts. Those I won't be getting rid of. If there's a power grid down, I want plenty of blankets and heaters and things like that so that we don't freeze to death. So those things I'm keeping. If I never need them the rest of my life, that's okay. I'm going to dedicate a space to that, probably in the garage. The blankets will be in the attic, and call that good. But it's all the other things, the tchotchkes and the... Now some I'm going to keep because I like. I don't want just a minimal, everything doesn't have anything nice to look at. I don't want that. But it's all the things stuffed in the corners and the drawers and in the kitchen here, all the pots and pans that I always use the same ones, so why do I have all that? I don't need it. And if I ever did need a huge pot, which I probably won't, I will keep one, and I will keep a couple of small pots, and the rest of it just has to go. So, and then I'm going to get some big black garbage bags and things that I know are going to be useless to other people. I'm just going to toss. And I hate to do that because of the landfills and all that, but there comes a point in your life where, yeah, I like that, I needed that, and now I don't need it anymore, and nobody wants your stuff. It's like with my armoire. My kids don't want it, which I knew they didn't, and I definitely wouldn't push anything on them. They can come here today and go through my house and say, I'd like to have this, I'd like to have that, and it would be gone. But I know they have totally different tastes. They don't want all that stuff, so I'm not going to push it on them. I'll make the offer, and if the answer is no, then the answer is no, and that's fine. So, but I'm going to stop nitpicking every little thing and holding it in my hand and saying, oh, but this is so nice, and this is so cute, and oh, you know, this and that, and I'm just, it's going to go. So anyway, that's my plan, because apparently problem solving is going to have to become a priority, at least for the time being. And it's too much doing this and that and everything all at once is just, it's too much. So I need to get rid of some things on my plate, and that's what I'm going to do. So it's funny how some things will impact your thinking more than others. And I know a lot of you also have problems with your house because, you know, you're older people. A lot of you have lived in a house for a long time, and then things start to go. So I guess it's just a cycle. And it's a cycle that we have to deal with like every 10, 15, 20 years. You know, every 10 years it's your appliances that you have to replace, because that's about the longevity of the junk that they produce nowadays. You know, maybe every 15 years, every 20 years, it's your roof, or it's your heating and air conditioning. Every 15 years, maybe it's your hot water tank, you know, whatever the problem is. But those are things that we have to deal with, and putting more on top of that, with stuff we don't have to deal with, it's a no-brainer to just let that stuff go. So another thing I'm going to keep is my coffee because I enjoy it. And I'm going to keep my comfortable chair because I enjoy that. And my lightweight furniture that I can just move around at will. If I feel like redecorating my room, all I have to do is pull things. I put those, what do they call them, mighty movers underneath the legs of chairs. And I mean, my sofa is real easy to move. The desk that I put down here now, I can move and clean under it. So just trying to make life a little simpler. And to me, my opinion is that's the key to happiness as you get older. The simpler your life gets, the better it is. You know, you have time for your family, you have time for your friends. So making that a priority, if you like to travel, okay, you know, if that's your shtick, then you can do that. But dealing with all this other stuff is just, it's too much. It's all just too much. So, all right, I need to do something with this because it's really annoying. So I hope the next time I see you, this will be not a problem anymore either. Not that it really is, but anyway. So I'm going to drink my coffee and I'll be back. Cheers again. Well, here's the ingredients for tonight's dinner. I have 2 street taco burrito and rice. That's got cheese, I think cheese and rice and beans, I think. I have this was frozen guacamole, and I have this homemade enchilada sauce that I want to use up. So I'm going to put this in a casserole dish, and this will be my dinner for tonight, using up what I have in the freezer. So I'll be back once it's all heated up and done. All right, my enchiladas are done. They look good. And this guacamole, I've had that frozen for months. You just want to make sure you put plastic wrap on it tightly and a lid, and then you can freeze it. And it stays nice. So if you get avocados on sale, you can freeze them. So I'm going to go ahead and dish this up. And this is enough for 2 meals for me. So I have the feeling I'm going to be needing 2 hands to do this. So I'm going to top this with some guacamole, some sour cream, and some green onions. So let me get this dished up and I will be back. All right, well, here is tonight's very easy dinner. And this is what it looks like on the placemat. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy that. And I don't even remember when I made the enchilada sauce, but I do remember I liked it. So I'm glad I got the opportunity to use it up now, because I had made these burritos a while back, and the guacamole's been in there just as long. So another meal where I'm using up what I have, and it'll be tasty. All right, I just got my Amazon order today, and I had ordered these really pretty placemats. And since my dishes have a rose theme, I thought this would look really nice on the table, along with that. So these were like $7 and something for 2 of them. So I got those from Amazon. And then let me show you a couple other things that I got. Well, today I have not done one thing constructive. Let me show you what else I got. So for This Christmas season, I'm mostly decorating with pillows. It's because they were easy to get to. So that's what I'm decorating with. Different pillows that look very Christmassy on my chairs in the living room. I'm not doing much anywhere else in the house. I have a Christmas tablecloth on my dining room table with some candles and some faux succulents. They're staying there. So let me show you what I got. So I got this, I had four pillowcases already from, I think it was last year. So, but then I wanted this one because I thought it was cute. So I think this was $9.99 on Amazon. So I got that, and it's for a 16 by 16 pillow. And then I also got this for my recliner chair because it's gray, and I thought these colors would look nice with it. So I got this one, and that's a 12, I think it's 12 by 20 pillow. So that'll go in my recliner chair, and that's basically what I'm decorating with. I brought up some little lighthouses and like ocean buildings that I'm actually going to donate at the end of the season because they just aren't blowing my skirt up. They're not, I don't know, I'm not feeling it with them. So I had got those when we were into boating, and you know, we used to have a halfway to boating season party all the time. So those things went out for that, but I haven't had one of those in a long time, and honestly, I'm not that interested in that anymore. I've moved on. So those will be going to the donation at the end of the Christmas season. The reason I put them up was because it's like a village, but the houses are kind of the bigger houses, and I actually prefer the smaller Christmas villages, and I have a smaller Christmas village. I don't need two. So those will be going, and the pillows, I like decorating with those because all I have to do is stick them into the pillow, the regular pillow case, the back of it, when I'm done with the Christmas covers. So I don't have to put those away and dig them out anymore. They'll be very handy. All I'll have to do is take them out of the regular pillowcase and put them over the regular pillowcase. So that's my plan for those. And I did put up my little fiber optic tree, but it's supposed to turn and the colors are supposed to change. But for some reason, I have the feeling the little disc is dislocated, and I really don't feel like taking it apart, but all the colors are there, so it's just not rotating the way it should. It's fine the way it is. So I still haven't put up my other tree, but it's starting to look very Christmassy. And I know up in my attic I have multicolored lights that I'd like to put up, because right now all the lights I have are sort of, they're white. So I'd like to add some multicolored lights to that, just for a little bit more of a Christmas feeling. I used to decorate with white lights and red and green. That was always my Christmas theme for a long time. Then I went through a phase where it was blue and silver. And I went through a phase where it was all wooden ornaments when my kids were little. I would decorate with the little wooden ornaments and candy canes. Had to have candy canes. So over the years, my tastes have evolved into something else. I'm not saying it's better or worse, it's just different. Much simpler than what it used to be. I am going to miss the swags that I always put on my hanging lamps over the kitchen table and the dining room table. But I'm not going to miss them to the point where I want to go up in the attic and get them. Next year I'll keep them easily accessible, so all I have to do is go to the top of the stairs and take them out of the box, and Bob's your uncle. So anyway, those are some of the things that I got from Amazon. I got each one of my sons the tool that, I don't even know what you call it, but it has all these little extensions, and you push it into, let's say, a pipe or a corner or whatever, and it marks it out because all these little fingers kind of mold themselves around whatever it is you're trying to cut out. That looked creepy, but anyway. So I got each one of my sons one of those, and not too many packages to wrap. Oh, and then with my one grandson, I was just going to give them all money, but my one grandson sent me a text and asked if he could get he wants a little refrigerator, just a small beverage refrigerator for his room, and he asked if I could get him that, and I said, well, I'll put $50 towards it. The gift was like $80, and he said, well, could you just order it, and then I'll give you the rest of the money on Christmas, and I know he's good for it, he would. And I just said, well, how about we do this? I'll get that for you, and then you can pay me back by doing a few chores for me. And he said, yeah, that'll work. So, and I know he will. So anyway, that was my little Amazon haul for today. I still have a couple things coming. I got like leather look arm covers for my sofa because the dogs are always jumping up on there. I don't know how long they'll last, but, and then I did order a new leather-like cover for my ottoman, the big square one that I have in the living room. So I hope it fits and it isn't too hard to get on. But I figure the hair really sticks into the velvet one, so I figured the leather one I can just wipe off. Just trying to make my life easier. So anyway, that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. Thanks for watching.